fishing friends. Jason with Clear Fork Bassin here and the Baileysville Bass Boy.
And it's raining outside and you might not hear us.
Yeah, it's raining pretty hard, so we might have to pause and come back in a minute. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, we hope you can hear us. We're going to do a little bit of unboxing. I got my hot apple cider. Really hot. Really good. Woo! Hot. And I think we're going to have to pause it and come back after the rain stops. So, can you cut it off for me?
Yes, I will. Clear Fork Bassin.
All right, we're going to continue on here, and you just have to hear us over the rain, okay? We're very sorry. We can't control the rain on a tin roof. But Wyatt's got 4 baits he wants to go over here that his Papa got him. And we've got a ton of baits to go over today. So I'll probably make a few different videos of the baits, that new lures that we got, and how I would rig them up, and just to give you some ideas. So go ahead, Wyatt.
This is a lipless crankbait.
Lipless crankbait. Yeah, get up there and show it to him. I'll hand them to you.
Lipless crankbait.
Gotta focus. You gotta keep back. Keep back towards it. There you go. Lipless crankbait. And then you got two of these. You take the popper first.
Here is the popper.
That's what he's going to use on some topwater fishing for some bluegill and bass, ain't you, buddy? Mm-hmm. And then here's the 2 grasshopper crankbaits. Mm-hmm. Stuck on my finger with the hook. The hooks are sharp, ain't they?
Yeah.
What's the other one here?
See, the lipless means. See the lip right here? The lip right here on this one. These are the lips right here and here. So
that makes them dive under the water, don't it?
Yep. And it's for bass or bluegill.
Yeah.
Bass and bluegill.
That's very good. He's going to put them in his tackle box. He's building up his own little supply of tackle, ain't you, buddy?
Uh-huh.
He's because he's going to go with me every weekend when it gets warm, ain't you?
Yeah.
Might even fish a tournament with me. So, when they want to have one down at the RD, how's that sound?
Yeah.
You might even win it. You're a pretty good fisherman. Okay, so now we're going to go on to deep diving crankbaits that we got. Now, these first ones here, my dad bought me these. He's super good about buying me lures, and he loved to fish. He'd take me all the time when I was little, like this man here, and he taught me a lot about fishing. We did carp fishing, cat fishing, bass fishing. I remember one of my first memories of my dad is when he would take me, he took me down. We used to live next to a little creek called Indian Creek, and he took me down, and I had one of those poles that folded out, if you remember those, little pocket poles they called them. And he took me out, and I remember him taking me out on those rocks and casting. I wasn't maybe 4 or 5 years old at the earliest, because I moved up here when I was about 6. So at the earliest I was 4 or 5, maybe even 3, and him taking me and holding me and doing that stuff. It was a real fond memory. But I hope to make memories like that with this guy. But anyways, Dad bought me these baits. They're called they're cedarwood pose. Handcrafted. I don't think you can see that. I think it's out of focus. What I might do is scoot this camera up and so we can get better angles of this. Okay, so me and Wyatt's going to be a little bit out of focus, but that'll get these in focus. All right, you see that?
Yep.
Those are very nice.
Because the baits matter, because you don't want to get the wrong bait.
Yeah. And these will dive deep. Let's see, how far do they dive, Wyatt? 10 to 18 feet, depending on how you're using them. And I'd say trolling them, you'd probably get your max 18, maybe more or less, a little bit out of these. But these will be, we got them in this color here. This is like a crawl. boiling coral color. We got a shad color,
Yeah.
black back with a pearl belly. Mostly like with the red, probably representing a bleeding type shad bait. And then we got like a ghost color. We got 2 of those.
Kind of like a pearl ghost or white.
And then we got this orange crawl that we'll use. Now these baits here, they will be summertime crankbaits. You don't really want to use crankbaits like this with this wide wobble in the wintertime. They are a summertime bait. Yeah, well, when it's warm, it's what you're going to do, because the fish, it'll present itself more like what the fish are after at that time. Okay, so those are Poe's handcrafted cedar wood deep diving cranks. Throw that down for a minute. All right, now next I'm going to reveal some of my wintertime deep diving crankbaits. They're walleye baits, but I use them for smallmouth. They catch lots of smallmouth for me in the wintertime. This first one, we have the Bomber. Long A Bomber is called. And this color, I think, is called Fruity Crush.
Yep.
I think. Let's see.
And I'm hitting.
Yep. Fruity
and
Crush.
I'm hitting dive with the fish.
Ow. Okay, but this is the color of this Fruity Crush. Now see, if you'll notice the body style of this is much more narrow, and it's going to have a tighter wobble for deep diving. Now this dives, I think, close to 20 feet, 25 feet, I think. Well, no, sorry, I'm wrong. It's 10 to 12 feet. Sorry about that.
Yep.
But now, I'm thinking of my next one. But I use these. I lost 2 of these this year, so I hadn't had my great crankbaits that I love for this winter time right now. So I had to get me another one, and I bought me a couple more with this. I got me a Strike King here, a banana shad from the Walleye Elite. Yeah, go ahead and tell them something, Wyatt.
All right. And now I'm just gonna get a glazed donut, so I'm gonna let Dad take it from here.
He's hungry. It's about his 3rd donut or something, 2nd or 3rd one, ain't it, Bubby? Okay, so this, of course, is the Sexy Shad color, and these dive about 20 feet, but this color here is not as bright, if you'll notice, as this color. Now, the water I fish in, a lot of times I get hits off these bright, flashy colors on bass. I mean, I would never have thought that in my life as a young man fishing, but this is more just like what I would use when the water was maybe a little more clear. And we got one more here. This is a Reef Runner. Get this in focus real good. This is a Reef Runner, it's called. Eagle Claw hooks on this. Let's see. Let me get it open. This is called the Grape Ape, by the way. The color. Now this dives about 25 feet. It ain't going to dive anywhere unless I get it open. But now this dives about 25 feet. This is a really deep one, and it's an inch longer too than the other ones. But this is the Grape Ape. Now, listen, when I'm fishing in the wintertime, I will focus on bass, but you know what? I will catch walleye as well. There's walleye in my lake. It's not as plentiful as I would like it to be of walleye, but there are walleye in that water, so you can catch walleye there as well. And but fishing those baits, you're going to have a lot tighter wobble with those narrow baits, and you want to stick with them. And when you cast these, you're going to give a long cast. You want big long casts. Longer rod maybe even would help. You want to have a little backbone on that rod. I use a medium heavy, and I cast as far as I can. It's 7 foot, 6'9". Bigger is better. Longer is better. Like 7'6" is great size for that. But you make them long casts, and because the distance you've got between you, it's really only going to dive down to the max depth for about 1/3 of the trip. It's only going to do that because you're going to be cast. It's going to be on its way down. Then it's going to be in the strike zone, and then it's going to be coming up to you. So you want to make as long as cast as you can when you use these deep diving crankbaits, and hopefully get you a variety of colors, because you know different water calls for different things, and you're going to try to get reaction bites off this. You want this digging in the bottom if you can. Now I know if you're trolling and going deep, some places, you know, you ain't going to be hitting the bottom, but I try to bring these across the bottom and get those reaction bites. Bounce it off the stumps, rock, rip wrap, all that stuff, man, and that's going to get you a lot of fish, especially this time of year in the wintertime. So that's the first session that I'm doing today. I've got to make a few more videos. I've got a humongous unboxing of KLM worms, and if you'll notice, I've cleared out spots back here for all those baits. I'll have the pictures of at the end of everything finally organized and nice and neat, how I like it. So guys, this is Jason with Clear Fork Bassin', and I hope you learned a little bit, but I just wanted to show you a few baits and do a video with the Baileysville Bass Boy who just got back with his donut. So come over here and tell him bye, bud. But subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Baileysville Bass Boy's channel. He's a little YouTuber himself. And check out my website, www.clearforkbassin.com. Go to my Facebook page, like my Facebook page. I'm on Instagram, Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. Anything to help out, guys, and spread the word of this fishing. So, you got anything to say, man?
Yep. For me, my donut. And Mama was showing me, my grandma next door was showing me my new pants.
Oh, you got some new pants today? Cool.
Yep, and I'm in my underwear right now, but I'm hiding that. And that's all the last words. Bye, guys.
We'll see you on the next video.
And